Welcome to Medda TV and to the Kirkintilloch Community Sports Complex with the manager, Jamie McKim, and myself, Irish Marky. Gaffer, full time here. It's finished. Rob Roy 1, Irvine Meadow 1. What will be your thoughts on the 90 minutes first and foremost?
I think overall, it's probably a fair result in the end. A real disappointment about coming in level at half time because I thought we were by far the better team in the first half. I thought we created opportunities that we should have taken and we should have been ahead. But I thought they did good spells in the second half where they were on top. I also thought we had spells we were on top, but I think you could see the strength coming for their bench really strengthened them. They had more strength and depth. Obviously we had Benji missing, we had Aaron missing, and the way our squad is at the moment, we struggle to cope with that. So it's a tough place to come, a team in good form, and as I said, they've added some good players recently, and you can see that they've invested well. So it's a point in the end that we'll take away at a tough venue, but it's one that I come away with feeling there's a wee bit of a missed opportunity.
The Kirky team we've played today, would you say they're much stronger than the Kirky team we played last year?
Definitely. You can see the quality, bringing the boy Caldwell in the summer, Truesdale, who's played Darvel, Clydebank, a top player. So they've made some big moves and obviously invested to try and make sure we're in the next level next year. But again, it's just a frustration of mine that I'm asking the players to come on and players that are really into them. You know, Dave will come in as a six. I know he's maybe played there previously, but not as natural where he's been for us. Jojo asking to go wide again just because of the lack of the depth in the squad. So it's something that we really need to strengthen in the coming weeks.
I hate, if there's no refs, there's no games, and I hate berating them. It was very much for me, I thought it was a game of two halves. As you said, first half we probably should have had the game dead and buried. Second half they had some really good spells and Barkley had a couple of saves. Obviously they've had the penalty, they had a great chance there right towards the end. I felt the referee made about himself too much today and kind of too many silly errors, but he did that for both sides. Is that fair enough to say? I
think my frustration, well, on my part anyway, my frustration with referees is not, as I think I've said to you before, you never hear me shouting and screaming about offsides because I think they've got a really tough job in that aspect. Yeah. But for me, all you're really looking for is, you're not looking for good or bad, you're looking for consistency. And that's a couple of times now where the stoppage at Darvel, when the ball's gone inside and it's a bad pass from us, it's going to the Darvel player and the ref says it's to drop to them. But then the day when it's coming out of the box and dropping to Dave at the edge of the box and he goes no and gives it to them. And I'm going, it's just the consistencies. You know, so I think there's no hiding the fact that I thought he had a poor game. But listen, the boy's obviously doing his best. So I can't criticise too much, but that is disappointing for us.
If we look then at the month of October overall, Cali Locals, we started off there with a win on the road and then another win then in the league then against Darvel, and obviously today we've had the draw. We didn't have a game, competitive fixture last week. Are you happy overall with October, or could we have done more?
Listen, I'm delighted with the players. What I would say is, see over the course of the 3 games, the players have given everything. I think the day you can see it in the last half an hour, they've given everything. So the month and what we've taken out of it, we've done what it could have been better. As I said, I think the day has a wee missed opportunity with the way you've seen results elsewhere. But I can't ask for any more. It's one of the things we're happy with how it's went, but we want next month to be stronger.
Was there anyone in their team, apart from the 1 or 2 you've mentioned already, that really stood out?
I think you can. Do you know the one thing that stood out for me in their team? The strength and depth. I said that to you. See half an hour to go, and they're bringing the likes of your Jarvis on, they're bringing a couple of other boys, and I think the boy Baber. There's boys with real pace and quality, which at the moment, as I said, I'm not. By the way, this isn't a slight on the boys that we have on the bench because Davy Anderson should be in our team more often than not. He's unfortunate not to be in it. I think Jordan Baird comes on and gives us a wee bit, but we need more. You know, that's the only thing I would say they had on us is that depth.
It's back to league duty for the next 2 fixtures. First up, obviously, I know you like doing it one at a time. So, Nielsen next week, 2 PM, Medda Park. They'll present a big challenge. They've been doing quite well. They've
done very well. They're coming up last year. They've got some really good individuals. They've signed well. I've seen they've strengthened recently as well. The boy, the left back, the boy Lee Davidson coming in, Ross Lockham. They've got some really good players. And going forward, they're very good. So listen, it's going to be a tough game. I'll blow the life out you and tell you it's tough every week.
Yeah.
You know that. But
no,
you can see the day especially. You know, they've improved massively. I think we've improved from last season, but you can see the improvement in them as well. So it'll be tough, but we're looking forward to being back home.
Indeed. Well, today it wasn't to be 3 points, 1 point. So all the best. Enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Thanks,
and we'll touch base next week.
Cheers.